Hey YouTube family, hey Instagram family, Steven Spottswood here with another vlog. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 patterns to help develop finger independence. Let's go. Let me stretch here, a little bit there. So the first thing that I tell a lot of my students to do as a precursor is to place your fingers on your arm, your forearm, with your thumb bent behind it right here. And what you want to do first is you want to see if you can do what I call like finger push-ups. So see if you can move your pointer finger and your middle finger up and down, lifting off the arm at the same time and putting it back on. Okay, then try your middle finger and your ring finger and see if you could do those simultaneously. And you can do this like if you're in orchestra class or if you're even just like watching TV, just to develop your independence. Then try your ring finger and your pinky at the same time. Yeah, and you have to be able to do these 2 fingers while you keep your other fingers down. Then you do the test. To make it even harder, see if you could do the pointer finger and the ring finger at the same time. Up and down. Again, you can watch TV when you do this, when you're waiting in the doctor's office to get a checkup at the dentist. Instead of biting your nails and being nervous, you could practice your finger independence. All right? And then see if you could do your middle finger and your pinky at the same time. This is a little bit more difficult. And last but not least, see if you could do your inside fingers. See if you could do your outside fingers at the same time. So your pointer finger and your pinky. So that's just a precursor to the first exercise to get your fingers nice and warm. So for pattern 1 and for all the patterns, this is something that I do before I warm up every time I practice and every time I have a gig or a show. So for pattern 1, first you want to make sure that your posture is perfect, that I'm going to do this on the D string, and that's what the PDF is on the D string. I'm also going to give you this PDF for free down in the description box so that you can have it in reference to it. But on the D string, I'm going to go for pattern 1. I'm going to do separate bows and just go up to the 4th degree of the scale and then go back down like this. All on one string using 4 fingers. Making sure that my palm is open and my violin is up. That my fingertips are on the string. And then my fingers are curved. Okay? Now, that's the first step, is doing it separately. And for every pattern, it's this way. I'm just going to do all the bowings for all the patterns for this one first pattern, because it gets more difficult as it goes on. And I don't need to explain it several different times. So that's the separate bowings first. Then you want to see if you can do 2 note slurs. Then you want to see if you can do 4 note slurs. So see if you can use the whole bow. All the way to the tip, all the way to the frog. And then the last bowing is see if you can do 8 note slurs. So sorry, that's the second to last one. Then the last one is see if you can do 16 note slur. A 16 note slur. Huh. 16 note slur. That sounds harder than it actually is. Using a whole bow. Make sure your fingers are light. Okay? And then you can vary the speeds on this. You can start out slow, but you want to be able to get to the point where your fingers are nice and quick and light and off the string. So pattern 2. Again, start with separate, then 2 notes, then 4 notes, and 8 notes, and then 16 notes. I'm gonna skip straight to the 16 note slur, but start from the separate and progress onwards. But this is the finished product for pattern number 2. So pattern number 3, that's on your PDF, that one is really gonna help you with the dexterity for your 4th finger. This is a little bit tricky, but you can do it. I believe in you. A little bit of intonation problems there. So, but yeah, you want to try to make sure that your intonation is perfectly in tune. Pattern number 4, as in Chris Webber's retired jersey number. And pattern number 5, and make sure you're doing all these with a metronome, okay? I'm not using one right now, but make sure that, I have them memorized, but I can start out slow and go faster too, but make sure that when you're beginning these patterns that you practice with a metronome. So that's all the 5 patterns. 5 fingers of death, 5 fingers that'll kill you, 5 fingers that'll help you, that'll help your dexterity, that'll help your finger independence, most importantly. Remember, make sure that you practice with a metronome, start off slow and then start to get faster like I showed you. And always make sure that you're working on your tone at the same time. And before I go, make sure you subscribe or comment if you want to hear another video of something that I can teach you on the violin. Again, there's that free PDF in the description box. Download that, use that for your personal practice. Like and subscribe to my channel. Love, peace. I'm out.